All right, Shalom Israel. This is the brother Awaraba from the Great Millstone Dallas camp, coming back at you again with some of this truth. And before I kick it off, I'm going to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful and humble elect that are out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, and that are out there helping to erect the house of David so we can get the heck out of here, man. Shalom to you sincere Aqua that are out there that are continue to believe and keeping the faith, and that are subscribed to this channel as well. Shalom and greetings to you. Okay, and so what I wanted to talk about in today's lesson, what I wanted to kind of exhort on or bring out is just, being afraid to ask for help. Okay? And so a lot of times in our walk, we will have to lean on one another in order to make it. No matter what the situation is, whether it be from finance, or whether it be like a financial thing, a spiritual thing, or just plain comfort, man. We all need help in some shape, form, or fashion. Okay? And sometimes we get this feeling of shame or pride within ourselves to not ask for help. And the one thing that we got to remember, Ahchyam, is that if the Lord is with you, who can be against you? You have everything you need. You have everything that you need. All you got to do is ask. Okay? The Lord has never forsaken any that has ever trusted in him. Okay? And so that's why I have this scripture pulled up right now. It's one of my favorite chapters to go into, because a lot of times we'll get beside ourselves and we'll get discouraged, and we'll start to have our faith kind of wane, but we just got to remember, we got to believe, man. Okay, so this is Sirach 2, and I'm going to start at 5. It says, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." Okay, believe in him, and he will help thee. All right, he will help you, man. All right, order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Okay, ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Okay, so I'm going to drop down to 10 because this is the point. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Okay, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. Okay, so the first and foremost, you have to remember who your source is, your power is, man. He is the creator of all things, the Alpha and the Omega. All right, and he loveth you as sons. Okay, so man, just like a child, man, that you need something, go to your father for help. Go to the Lord for help, man. Ask. First, pray, man. Don't be afraid to pray, and send up your prayer. And then, furthermore, this is what I'm really going into is asking for help amongst the body, amongst the brothers. Okay? Because there's been several times where, brothers have been in situations where they needed help for whatever reason it may be, and they feel afraid to ask because they feel like they're going to get cursed out, or they feel like they're going to get scrutinized or rebuked for asking for help. Okay? Now, remember, yes, brothers are going to evaluate every situation. Okay? They're going to look at it and things are going to be done in moderation. And, if you're a brother, even if you're a brother that hasn't been doing everything properly, brothers still gonna help you. But yes, they're gonna admonish you for certain things. But come on, man. If you're a brother that's been, active, you've been doing things, you've been in the camp, you've been doing what you're supposed to do, then brothers will go out of their way to help you, man. Okay? Brothers, for one, Ahchyam love you. Other brothers have helped other brothers in other camps before, and that's just what we're here for. Okay? But most importantly, it gives brothers an opportunity to be charitable and merciful, allowing them to get their sins covered. Okay? Because charity covered the multitudes of sins. All right? It also allows them the opportunity to be a helpmeet for their brother to get blessings. Okay? Got a quick precept. Okay? And this is going to be, actually, I know exactly where to go. Bear with me, brothers. Not Sarah, but Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and start at verse 9. Okay? Because this was something that I struggle with, man. I struggle with this. You always thinking that you can do everything by yourself and that you may not need help. Well, the Lord didn't design it that way. Okay? He didn't design you for you to have to do everything on your own. Okay? He didn't set that up to for you to, be by yourself like that. Okay? If you look at all the prophets of old, they all had helpmeets. They had assistants or women, or they had some other type of form of help. They had brothers, they had the church, they had disciples, they had each other. All right, so here's the scripture. Okay, this is this is Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9, and it says 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow, but woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Yeah, and so that's something that I even me, personal testimony that I had to go through. Okay, a lot of times, it was both pride and shame. Pride on the end of it was like, nah, I don't need any help, man. I can do it. I got it. I can do it by myself. I'm on. I can do this. And then there came other times where I was just shamed to ask for help because I felt like, I couldn't produce on my own, or I couldn't do certain things on my own, and I felt like I would get looked at a certain way by brothers if I asked for help. And that's not the spirit to be in. Okay? It's really not. Because it's totally contrary to the scriptures. Why wouldn't a brother come and help you if you requested it? Okay? Have not the Lord shown mercy upon them? Have not the Lord been charitable enough to them to be able to help you? For after all, you're still a part of the body. All right? And if somebody actually honestly has a real issue with helping or being merciful and being a brother, then they got to examine themselves, man. Okay? But let's not get over righteous about this thing either. All right? You can't just go and just give somebody something and put yourself in a situation because you're trying to be, a good brother. The scripture speaks about that as well. Okay? So here's Sirach chapter 29. And I want to go to the 20th verse with this one. Okay? And it says, help thy neighbor according to thy power, and beware that thou thyself fall not into the same situation. Okay, so if there's a brother that's out there that needs, let's just say he needs a ride. Okay, if you ain't got enough gas money or gas in your car to go out of your way to help somebody, don't volunteer, man. Because then you're going to go all the way out there, you're going to get him, and then you don't have enough gas to get to where y'all supposed to be going. And you both going to be stuck. Okay? Or if you down to the last dollar, and you're going to need that dollar for whatever it may be, be not foolish. All right? If you can't help, you can't help at that time. Okay? Just be understanding and be mindful, Ahchyam. Okay? So yeah, you gotta remember, the Lord has set up this camp and this body and this for us to be able to lean on each other in times of need, man. Okay, you're not Superman. Okay, you're not perfect. Not right now. Okay, we all got things that we're struggling against and things that we need help with. Okay? But you remember, you got to put your trust in the Lord and you know, and pray to the Lord and have faith that he's going to deliver you out of that situation. Okay? This is Psalms chapter 37 and 40. And it says, "And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. And he shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him." Okay? So you got to have faith that your brothers will be able to help you, man, in any kind of situation that it is. Whether it's financial, whether you need things, or if you just need to talk, man. If you need to go, hey, brother, I just got to holler at somebody real quick. Okay? And, we help each other in multiple ways, even confessing my faults to one another, man. Okay? Confessing your faults, there's a reason that scripture's put in there. Because if you're dealing with stuff, brothers go through things every day in their walk. Okay? They're affected by different demons, different struggles, different situations, roadblocks that they've run into, and you may have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to be able to help them out of that situation. Okay? Confessing your faults is one thing, man, because one, it'll help relieve the stress and the tension you have of having stuff all pent up, man. Okay? We need each other. We need each other, Ahchyam. All right? And I'm going to end with this precept right here. Okay? Because I feel like the point has been made, but, this is Psalms verse 40 and 17. Okay? And it says, "But I am poor and needy, yet the Lord thinketh upon me. Thou art my help and my deliverer. Make no tarrying, O my God." Okay, and this was King David just, praying to the Lord. Telling him the Lord was his help. Okay, because we are poor, we're needy, man. Okay, we need help. Just don't be too proud to ask, brothers, or don't have shame for asking. Okay? Don't be that guy, man. Don't be that guy that's just stuck out because you was too proud to ask for help or you was too ashamed to ask for help, man. Okay? It's okay to ask. All right? So I'm going to end on that. I hope this lesson has been edifying. Again, I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to my apostles and the teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Okay? But first, before I do that, I'm going to give call halal to all praises to Yahweh, by Ahchyam, Yahweh Shai. And with that, until next time, I'm going to say shalom.